So, my PC didn't die, but for some reason, OBS did crash. Sorry about the echo. I had a similar crash to what I had a few months ago when I was speedrunning Persona 3. I had a very good run going, but the game decided against me. This is a bit of an issue because I don't know where my last save was. This can actually be a big problem. I don't know where I'm at in the game, and I'm playing a modded save. And for all we know, I could be backtracked. Big time. I'm very worried. I don't know where the save is. No clue. So I'm just gonna load. And we'll see what happens. This crash doesn't often happen, but sometimes it does. And it affects OBS. Oh! Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I thought I was way backtracked. You know where I'm at? I'm next to this this chest that I was looting. The basically the first one. Where the 500 gold is. I was worried that I would be in a like back in a dungeon or something. This is fine. This is completely fine. We've lost nothing. It's a tiny crash. Sometimes they happen. And what sucks is they restart your stream. So, you know, people need to refresh so that they would, you know, see it again. But it sucks for me as well because it's a new YouTube video. So instead of just having one, now I have two that I'm gonna have to edit. But that's okay. That's no problem at all. What I care more about is now finding another fucking chest to loot 500 gold. So that I can afford a Thunder Brew potion. I would probably benefit a lot more from just getting the ingredients for it, but that's fine. I don't know why I'm sneaking. Like, I'm sneaking because I wanted to...
Wow, how marvelous.
To be invisible for these chests, but I can always do that later? I think this is one of the invisible ones. We're fine, we're fine. Relief, right? Just that, you know, new stream and all, but what can you do? Take things as they come. Now this asshole knows I'm here. Oh, he doesn't know I'm here. This is fine. 500. Perfect. In early game, this money is very much worth it. Now all we need to do is basically acquire the Thunderbrew potion. I don't know where I'm at on the map because I kind of got lost. Ah, okay, I'm right next to it, it seems. And now we have ads that I wasn't able to snoop. Sorry, guys. And I broke this guy's house.
Hello there. In the market for potions?
Yes. Thunderbrew.
A wise decision. Thank
Yes. So Thunderbrew. Acquire and use a Thunderbrew potion against enemies. Okay, that's fine. It's kind of risky to be selecting a Thunderbrew potion because if I accidentally use it and we don't have enough enemies or something, it might not count. And we've just spent $8,000 on getting the potion. Now I'm happy to do dungeons. I'm kind of sort of dying to do Sebastian's quest. Most of these are pretty much done. Let's go to Feldcroft. I love Sebastian's story, and I really kind of want to meet his sister finally. Sebastian, if you hadn't noticed, is my favorite character. Just in case you haven't noticed. In the unlikely event.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
I could take the opportunity to do the homework quests. Example, acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. This is not a bad one to do because there seem to be more enemies here.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Multiple enemies simultaneous. Where do I find... I don't know if these are too high level, you see. No, they're level 18. I think I'm alright.
Assignment's all finished.
Alright, now I can use a Thunder Brew, I think.
Yes.
Okay. I don't even have to kill them, I don't think. I think I can just go. Yeah, we're just gonna go. Am I in the right spot? I think so.
I should dismount here.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so we actually got 2 big quests done. Garlic's assignment 1 and Professor Sharp's assignment 2 and Professor Nye's assignment. So we have 3 that we finished up with, and now we're gonna do Felcroft. This is such a good story. I fucking love it.
You made it.
Of course I made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the 3 of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
The uncle is meant to be
This
a little
way.
bit of a dick. But when it comes to Sebastian, Sebastian is such a great character
Feldcroft
because he
used to
has
be
a
lot livelier.
clearly has a dark side.
Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time.
I think that's
Everyone stays out of sight.
pretty obvious.
To be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an
But
instant.
he's also a very gentle character. He cares deeply about his sister, and all he wants throughout his entire story
are.
is to just
My
make his
sister should be
sister
just inside.
feel better. You know, it's a good story.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you?
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Oh my god!
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Yep.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
An
If you
asshole.
don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Dion, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better, Sebastian. Not me looking to steal.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year
Hey,
Sebastian
Rob,
told me
welcome
about.
in.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
We're doing
Oh,
Sebastian's
dear
story.
Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
So, this story is a part of the main story. I love this part with all my heart because it actually kind of lets us dive into who Sebastian is as a person. Now, I thought at first that this was optional because Sebastian is a Slytherin, and I didn't know if as a Gryffindor I would get to do this quest, and I am not disappointed because we're actually getting to experience the story in the exact same way that the Slytherins do, which only goes to show how important Sebastian is for the story. Because Sebastian is kind of a, like, without any spoilers, he is the way for you to get the dark spells, right? But we still don't know how, you know, the story unfolds and whatever else. Sebastian is, like, he's a really good person, and I really like his character. He cares deeply about Anne, his sister, and this is actually the first time that we meet Anne. And she's sick, she's very ill. And Sebastian, all he really wants to do is just help his sister feel better. That's all he wants to do. And it's just so nice to kind of see him like that as well. Also, Jack, welcome back. It's really good.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian.
Also,
and
Rebel, how are
his
you today?
mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be, Anne. I don't think there's anything else to take here. Yeah, I had a crash. It was actually like a, I think it was a game crash that led to an OBS crash as well, because OBS is sensitive to any crashes with the programs that are using the same resources, like graphics card or whatever. Sometimes when a game crashes, unfortunately, OBS crashes as well. I had one, and now we've been through a crash, and now ads and everything. I didn't take an ad break because I didn't need one. But what sucks is that the stream dies for everyone. Yeah, what the PC didn't die or anything. It's just the game crashing, and luckily the game has an autosave. So that worked out. I didn't lose progress or anything, but it was still annoying. We're still recovering. The well in Feldcroft ran dry for some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy, whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. You'll notice that this is the story of Isadora and her young brother. You know how her little brother died, and then she said that her father is grieving, that her father was never the same? this is the same village. Kind of interesting. Legend says that it was all saved by a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore the water to the region. When you're kind of playing for the second time, then you can spot this little detail, knowing that Isadora is also from Feldcroft. How cool is that? The dark arts involve how to conjure a skirt past the knees. Yes, they're called mods. They are a blessing. I've never modded anything, and I'm actually so excited. Let me tell you something. I found out the reason why my Voldemort mod doesn't work. Because this is the newest version of the game, they've actually shut down the possibility for the game to be modded through Nexus mods. I didn't know that, and the Voldemort mod that I was eyeing was made before the game was patched. So currently the only way to use Nexus mods is to what's it called? To downgrade the version of the game. And then you can, like, if you downgrade to the version of the game that didn't have this protection, then you can. But the reason why they put the protection up is because the community mods are already in the game. So they have plenty, they just don't have those. Now, I'm also kind of pissed that they don't have a Voldemort mod, because that's the one that I wanted to play with. But it is what it is. Shall we, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry now it's running away from me. Now it doesn't want to be a friend. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jar. I don't know who that is. I don't know many Serbian content creators, not even the ones who speak English, and I've kind of lived under a rock when it comes to just, you know, being around here among creators. I met a few of them, and I'm not, like, I'm far from arrogant or anything, but, like, I just didn't like their personalities very much, about how they talk, you know, to each other, about each other, and whatever. It's just not my thing. And that could be, you know, just my negative impression from the one or two gatherings. Oh! One or two gatherings that I've been to, but... Come back! Come back! But I've not met many of them. No, I don't know him, and probably because he makes GTA content, which I've never interacted with. I don't even know who he is, yeah? Don't know? Yeah, I'm not sure, Robo. I'm not sure if it's legal. I think it's more like them really wanting people to use the community mod feature and have all the mods be within the game, and maybe have control over what kind of mods there will be, so that, you know, there's no like naked mods or something. I can understand that. This is, by the way, if you missed the previous cutscene, this uncle, he is Sebastian and Anne's uncle, and he's a fucking dick. Sebastian actually went through a lot of trouble to get a cure. Not a cure, but like medication for Anne to feel better. And this guy just comes up to him and he's like, no, you can't remove the curse. What did I tell you? And he just like destroys the cure for no reason. He is an asshole. And now we have a cutscene with
That boy will fray my last nerve.
you too.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry, Shirley, there's something. I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
He's trying.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the
Just doesn't want
loyalist
any more
way.
trouble. I understand hope could be a good thing. Oh, he shouldn't be working on killing Sebastian's hope either. Like,
With all
yeah.
due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I told you.
To see how Sebastian's faring.
An ass. Yeah, people get a little weird. And actually, it was kind of comforting to find out that I can't have this mod without, I don't know, doing something that I don't even know how to do and whether people do it or not. It's apparently not available anymore. Unless you downgrade the version of the game, which I haven't done and won't be doing because I can break it. I'm happy with the mods that I have. It was just a cool mod that I wanted to play with. But it kind of puts me at ease knowing that everything that I did, it's not that I don't know how to get a mod going. It's just that in this particular case, it just doesn't work. So I kind of feel better because I did spend like an hour trying to get it, you know, get it working. But this is fine.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
How nice is
Ranrock's
this?
loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
You get a quest where you kind of, you know, get to know him. And he's such an important part of the story as
All
well.
the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
So... I was gonna say something. I forgot what it is.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
That's what you get for going outside. Cows, there's an achievement for cow tipping.
Pulsar.
No, I don't want to die. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I wanted to tip the... Sorry. Ugh. Yeah, I'm fine.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing.
I don't have
It's an
that
honour to be a
achievement, you
part of it.
see.
The only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
I don't have that achievement. I saw a cow and I really wanted to get it, but then they're like, oh, quest area. Whatever. Or... I don't have to.
Only I could get my hands on something. This was pitiful.
Stop!
I will make you pay. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Bam!
Let's get this over with.
Oh, wrong button?
Why can't I hit you? You've made your last mistake.
Alright.
Fight about as well as a... One less human to worry about. You're like
my god, how many of them are there? When you disarm them, you can also grab their axes.
You're making this too easy. I would miss rather have one little moon calf. Is that it? You can't stop us. Too slow. Impressed? Is it? Truly? Not quite.
I should probably be casting these as well. Why not?
Don't do try again, I beg you. I can do this for hours.
These ones I can't defend against, I keep forgetting.
This is almost too easy. Your spells glance off of me.
I think there's some pretty wild combos that you can do with plants. Plants are actually OP. They are.
Prepare to surrender now.
The killing first would be a kinder way to go than Firebell's basket with the ground, but they earned it. They did do. I don't know if I'm not done. I do use a lot of potions.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
I think they're gonna want me to fix this.
Repair it.
Actually, they don't want me to do it. It's just there to interact with. Well, that worked out. It's hard to play without targeting. I'm not able to target anything, and I think that I haven't figured out yet which mod is interfering with it, but I can't target anything. I'm just rolling around. That's why I can't see. That's fine. So far, we've made do.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more.
They agree with you.
This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
They're trying to hide something they'll kill for no reason. I mean, surely they were.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Oh yeah, not dangerous at all.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Children should be seen and not heard. I actually remember this as a sentence that...
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
A sentence that was,
That's all I
for
ever
some
heard.
reason, ended up being important later somehow, but I don't know how or why. Hogwarts teacher who lived... So, If you remember what we discovered at the well, that in Feldcroft is where Isadora comes from, this could be her home? Or like where she lived with her brother and father and family and whatnot. That could be the case. I don't think we're gonna... Oh, we are gonna find an enemy. That's... Competitive school robe. Is that any good for us now? Let's check. I don't want appearance for... Yeah, this is... Oh, that's cute! Okay, I like that. But, hate robes. Do you like robes? Like, do you often wear cloaks on your characters? I'm really not a fan. I don't think I need to sneak.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I don't know who sat here. But I'm starting to be more and more convinced that this house is actually has something to do with Isadora's. And believe me or not, I don't remember. It feels like it's been ages. I only know a little bit about how the story ends, but the rest I don't really remember.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
So I wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
So I've been researching a lot about what they're gonna do with Hogwarts Legacy 2 because there are some leaks. Have you heard of the rumors that they might make Hogwarts Legacy 2 an online RPG? As in co-op at least. It's either that or them trying to do the Hogwarts Legacy 2 first, and then there are even rumors about an MMORPG. I'm not making this up. I've actually been listening and reading about this for days now.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers of
Raining in game, look.
as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by
I think he
keepers.
doesn't believe us.
Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the Keepers.
He's the definition
Look at
of trust
this.
issue.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking
But
something?
it's so nice knowing that
Only
he
one way to find out.
trusts us a little bit, you know? Oh, we're directly inside Sebastian right now. Okay, this is... Check out the kind of ass I would have if I was... Oh, now I can't enter him anymore. Oh, god damn it. Did you see that, though? That was some ass. Wait, maybe if I turn invisible? No, I can't enter him anymore. That's fine. You saw it. Blink and you miss it. I don't know how I
A
did it.
stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
It's my second week in the camp. More arrive each... Okay there?
A journal entry of Isidora's.
Shit!
Seems these journal entries are from Isidora's travels.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I'm the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? Now I really wanna read that thing. I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving that camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability. I want to read her first entry. Would that be considered owl post? Can I still find it? Quests, maybe? Maybe I have quest items? Invent... Must be there. Must be. I'll find it. Okay, there we go. It's my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. Beginning to think that others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment. That's our first letter. Do you want to see the second one now that it makes more sense? Let's do the second one. Michael, welcome in. How are you today? Can't enter my Jack, can you tame the streamer? The streamers can't be tamed. I'm doing better today. I was struggling hard with a headache this week. I had some sort of like a pinched nerve in the neck, which is not uncommon for me. But the last time it happened to me, I was like 13 or 14. And I'm kind of banned from using those, do you know those water slides in like those water entertainment parks? So I can't go on them because my neck is too sensitive. And somehow, when we went, played in the snow and whatever else, I managed to do that same thing. But it didn't hurt me in the neck. Instead, like the nerve actually got pinched somewhere down here, in the root of my head and my neck. So I've been taking painkillers for almost a week now, and today is like the first day that I'm in relief because I actually feel better, not just because of the painkillers, but it actually kind of feels okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't stream on Thursday, because on Thursday I just couldn't. And I went to the doctor's office and they said that it was something called occipital neuralgia or neuralgia or something like that. And that it's essentially nerve damage. It spreads to the top. So that was annoying. Yep. And then they sent me to a bunch of scans. Like I have doctor's appointments now for like a full body scan, CT scan, X-rays, all this stuff. And I really don't think that there's anything seriously wrong with me, but I'm gonna take the opportunity to do a full body scan because whoever gets a free body scan to do it, you know, just like that. So it's better safe than sorry. And it's kind of nice. It kind of, you know, puts me at ease knowing that I'm gonna have a full body scan, and if there's ever anything, that they're gonna be able to see it. So, you know, nice. Oh, I was there because of the fucking letter. Let me that again. Okay, let's read it. Let's read the second one again. Just because. Traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I'm the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope, will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability. So, Isadora has an ability of a sort. We still don't know how or don't know yet, and this is not a spoiler, as this is something that can now be figured out just from the quest items alone. There is some way for her to be able to remove pain from other people, like to remove grief, right? So that's the premise of the main story for this game, and I think that's a really, really powerful way to kind of set up a plot. So that's why we're here, to learn more about Isadora and, you know, basically what she's up to. But yeah, she has more letters. I have auto loot, and that's why the letters are popping up, but I'll be walking around carefully. That's why I was getting injured while reading the letter. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Explore the cellar. It doesn't look like I have anywhere to go, but never mind.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
No, he's not gonna believe this.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened
Right,
before.
Michael?
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible secret ancient magic passageway.
This is why I
Here
love
we come.
Sebastian and his adventurous
I'm
spirit.
tempted to hold my breath.
All right. Undercroft is that room in Hogwarts that he showed us the first time around.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Remember now. Remember a
Why
little
hide a
bit.
triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
Oh, I forgot about
You
that.
did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Yeah, tell the
I had
Gryffindor
no
all about
idea
it.
Our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Fucking love his outfit. Protego Diabolic, a new spell unlocked? Wait, what? What does that do? These are the new spells that we have thanks to the mods, but we don't get them all at once. Obliviate is a mind-altering spell that temporarily erases a target's memories, causing them to forget their intentions and cease hostile actions. So it's basically like Confuse. Exceptionally large foes must resist its effects under certain conditions. Okay. What was the other one? A dark protective spell that conjures a circle of cursed flames around the caster. Enemies who enter the ring are scorched, while the caster remains completely shielded within. That's actually a kind of a cool spell, isn't it? I like it. I like playing with the modded spells. Now, we didn't get any new quests. Shall we turn in our homeworks? Because we have like 5 different homeworks to turn in. Let's do Professor Onai's assignment and attend divination. Here? And we can pick up a side quest along the way. I've never actually completed all side quests. Not even in my previous playthrough. Would be nice. Using dark magic and you're not turning in homework. Short skirts are the gateway drug to dark magic. I actually did a bunch of homework along the way, and now I need to turn it in so that new main objectives get unlocked. I think that's how it works. But don't take my word for it. Ding. Yeah, let's do a bit of classes. Why not? Even with all the impairments, like playing on normal and not easy and not being able to target, this should be a bit of an easier playthrough still, because of more yield from the plants and the potion. I'm not ashamed. Let's take the side quest. It's actually a cool one. If I can find Sophronia. I can't remember who Sophronia is. Let's do that first. Can I peek under? Okay. But this has to be during the day, I think. Al mystery model. The standing model of a hand is I don't know this word. Demarcated. To help students in the practice of palmistry. Depending upon the angle at which this model is read, it either has a considerable lifeline or is likely to die in a fortnight. That's funny. Hello? Oh, you can advance time by accessing the map and pressing R. Aha, because she only shows up during the day, right? Pressing R. Aha. Perfect. Hello? Did I not do it? Map? And then... Ah, there we go. And I'm just waking up here randomly. Got it. Oh, if I'm in the right place, fine. Weird transition, but I like it. Ew.
So knowledgeable. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumors that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
You should absolutely worry. I would be worried.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I can only imagine what it.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
What a life to lead, right?
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Tons of side quests in it. I still don't know if I'll be doing more off stream.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Ludiwa and I, under Professor Black's direction, it is my honor as Deputy Headmistress to offer you the position of Divination Professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. Please inform us of your intentions as soon as possible. I eagerly await your response. Warmest regards, Professor Matilda Weasley. Goes around doing nice things for people. Weasleys are good eggs.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well
Natty's
done.
mom.
Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through.
Sure she did.
Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Don't ask us that in 2026. Hey, Rata, welcome in. How are you today? Happy Saturday. I'm doing better. Doing a lot better. I've been really struggling with headaches since Monday, and I went to the doctor's office on Thursday, and I essentially, long story short, it seems like I've pinched neck nerve or this here. It's gonna take a while for it to subside a little bit, so I've been using like heat packs, anti-inflammatory medications, ibuprofens and whatnot, and I feel a lot better. Every day it's just a tiny bit better, and I don't think it's anything that serious. I think it's more of like a small injury, right? And nerves, they don't heal as quickly as other muscles do, so it's taking a little bit of time, but it's better. Better. How are you? I see triumph, I see danger, I see power. I'm not sure. Power.
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
She does have
Channel
that
your
natty
magic
vibe.
towards your
Oh, shit.
targets.
Okay. Oh, what's B? Oh. Okay, we're fine. I was like, oh, different numbers, different buttons to press. This is
I
fine.
hope Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
So, as this spell is the main story spell, I'm going to bind this one for sure because there might be a story trigger of some sort where they will require it. We'll just... No! What was in here? What did I get rid of? It was something important. Can't remember. That's not what I wanted. What did I have down here? Mother... I think it was this one. Like this. I won't be feeding animals anytime soon, Kappa.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
Ah, the art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it fascinating. It seems hard to believe. No, I don't think she's a liar. There of it.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
You don't really get anything for interacting with them, but every professor, once you learn a spell, they have like an additional bit of lore about them. I think that's really neat because you can just like stroll past, but then you would never learn about, you know, that they want to share. Anyway, we're gonna have ads rolling. I'm gonna roll them now, and then we'll continue with the story. Plenty of story to come. We do need to meet with Dick, but I would love to do the homework at first, because we can learn spells that, you know, will take to places. We'll learn Wingardium Leviosa and we'll learn Diffindo. They're both very useful, and then after that I think we're gonna go and talk to Dick. I'll be right back. All right. Back. For some reason, the words didn't start on their own again. Fine. Anyhow, we need to attend the, what's this, herbology class during the day. How do I get there? At this point, I'm just used to teleporting everywhere.
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Wonderful to see you again.
He's so nice. Probably one of my favorite teachers.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
There's Leviosa and there's Wingardium Leviosa. I'm not really sure what the difference is. I think there is something. Or what? Levitation charm. It can levitate and move objects. So this would be like a more advanced form, I think, of this one, right? This one just levitates, but the other one levitates and moves, if I understand correctly. But where is it? Which one is it? Hello?
Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wait, where? Oh, maybe that's like one of the essential spells, right? Petrificus? No? It's a cast. Throw. No, I don't know where it is. I don't know how to cast it. I'm looking at all of the ones that I have unlocked. Is it this one? It's not. And I forgot the symbol. That is really weird. Aha, it's this one. For some reason I thought that that was something else. Fine. I'll just replace the animal thing with it. I'll probably need the animals if I do the main quest for... Who is it? For Deke, right?
You're a natural.
Oh yeah. Very natural. Is that it?
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
That's awful. That's almost comical. Almost! Really.
Fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
Oh god. That's awful. Yeah, I'm glad things worked out as they did because she's here now. She's lovely.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did, and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Is that an advice or a warning? Oh? Let's do Professor Sharp's quest as well, and then I think we can talk to Deke. These quests are very, very important. You don't get to progress the story at all if you don't do the homeworks, because the game's gonna require you to have certain like certain spells. I don't know if I can get it from here.
Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
Yes, we'll come with you.
Not a chance. Last time I was in there, she'd spilled a bottle of Skelegro, and I swear I saw her topping it up. Topping it up with what? I don't know. Water or something.
Are you sure? Nurse Blaney is highly regarded. I can't see her doing anything untoward.
No, but what if she did? And what if that Skelegro doesn't work properly now?
What are you getting at? Go on, spit it out.
Well, what if, for instance, it only grew half a bone? Or they grew in a funny shape? What about that? I'm afraid I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. Nurse Blaney would never do anything like that.
We're a bit further away. I wasn't exactly sure where to teleport. How beautiful is this castle?
Beware the open flame!
something else too. How would a bat's been?
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
All went perfectly well, Professor. Could have gone worse. Was fine.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready.
How you fare? You haven't
Diffindo
even taught
can be
me anything
dangerous if you're
yet.
not paying attention.
How do you fare with this? Like, well, you teach me first.
Very good. It seems
Very
you have
good.
a grasp on Diffindo.
Wherever did I learn
I would
it?
encourage...
Which one is that? This one. Perfect. This is actually a ranged spell, which is quite nice. I haven't tried this one yet. This is another one of the modded spells. And this would be like a circle AoE thing.
Again, to practice here in the classroom.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
Sounds dangerous, sounds exciting. Honestly, kind of exciting.
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? It was at that. While it lasted, at any rate. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
That sucks.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
I love their little stories. The only thing that we actually have left to do for the main story right now that's available is talking to Deke, and this is quite an exciting quest. I love it because you actually get access to essentially another room and another feature, and this is in the room of requirements, so we're gonna go and do that first. Actually, I think he's gonna teleport us somewhere else first before that gets unlocked, but we'll see. Where is he?
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
Otherwise, he's stuck in here at all times. Oh, is this? Oh, never mind. It's not a change of the season.
Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
That's now another spell that I don't really know where I'm gonna put. Because now I have all these little things that I want to be using, and I really want to unlock the. I don't know, maybe like we've tested out the birds, you know. It's probably time to not play with the birds anymore. Birds are complicated. Like at first you cast the birds once and then you have to cast it again so that the birds attack. And the birds have a cooldown. So there's that. Can't catch it. Oh, I have to.
No, I'm only trying to help.
Wait, how does that work? Forgot. Do I have to target one? Oh no. What if this relies on targeting? Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. This works.
You got one.
How many of them do I need to capture?
Everything's all right now. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
So cute. Good boy. Meet Deke near Jobberknoll's habitat. Okay.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Look at the tricks. Have you seen the broom? Tricks. I don't know how to do more of them. I think there is a way. But anyway, LB and RB are like the main trick buttons. Spin around. I think there should be something else. I just don't remember. I don't remember what I need to press. Not that, in any case.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deeg has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deek's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deek. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and... Deek will not say more. But Deek is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
What did he used to do?
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deek will be waiting.
I do wonder if I actually have to cast. I should have cast something, but we're still managing.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
This kind of does make me feel like a little bit of a poacher, though. You know? It's the most anime opening pose ever. I think she looks quite nice. How many of them do I need to rescue?
I'll look after you. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deek will see you there.
I think after we do all of this, the outside of the room of requirement, it should open.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the
Oh my god,
large
the
tree
skirt.
with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and
Bugs?
find a
Well,
moon
where are
calf then.
they?
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Is this it? Oh, maybe I have to be invisible to catch this one. It looks... Moon calf looks like it does not want to be caught at all. No, beast targeted. How do I target it if my button's not working? The game didn't really come up with a way to do that. One? Can it tell I'm here? Is this the moon calf? Come on. Stop! Maybe I do need to cast something at it first. Maybe I'll try with the spell first. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. There's now another thing next to it. So I think the moon calves would be the deer, right? Think. And the other thing is it looks like a stag. Not sure I want to capture a stag. Is this it? Oh, that's another stag. Maybe it counts.
Leviosa.
Ah! That's not it. Where the fuck is it? I'm right here. Was it meant to be? Is it like a completely different animal that like sits on the tree or something? Rescue a moon. Where? That's the thing. I cast at it, and it still didn't decide that that was my animal. I feel like a poacher more than anything. Well, the dudes just don't live here. Unless there's like a hidden cave or something behind here. I don't see it. See, I don't see any of them at all anymore. I think I chased them away or something. How about you? Piece of shit! I can't target it. Okay, this is promising. If these are... Only magical beasts can be targeted. No beast targeted. Was I supposed to do something else? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, these beasts will only come out at night. Well, good thing that V sometimes chooses to check and read the fucking quest description. Makes
How would you like
sense.
to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
It makes sense because it's called a moon calf, and I forgot what they looked like.
Oh no, you don't. Leviosa.
Get you. Ah. No! Do I need 1 or 5?
Professor Howin will never believe this.
Okay. Moon calf. I should have known.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing.
Aww.
It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Okay. I was like, how do I get back to the room?
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
I have never seen this room in full quality. I'm so excited for it.
What exactly did you think of?
Well.
Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Wow. Pretty, isn't it?
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Ah. Is that all I can have now? eyes. This is so cute.
Oh!
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
I think this is how we do gear upgrades. Oh, now I have a bunch of these spells that I don't have bound anymore. One moment. All right. I think it'll have to be this one and this one. Huh, okay. Collect. I think I have to pet them and feed them first, right?
Loyal!
Beast isn't ready to be interacted with? What? Alright, at least it's some sort of auto loot. Where's the bird? The bird is gone. Oh, no. How cute is this? I love feeding them. Is this it? Oh, is this how I'm collecting? Wait, moon calf fur. Got it. Where's the bird? Bird, wait! Wait, bird! And the other little guy, where is he? Where is he at? How fast is he? Did I get it? Got some.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Loom, do I have to make it? Or is that the thing that identifies gear that I just haven't really been using? No, this is something else. Alright, let's put the loom here. How do I do it? I need more spell slots. This is getting really difficult. Yeah, I don't need to feed them anymore, right? Oh god. I should move a little bit. This. Gear features one primary offense or defense stat by default. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat or apply traits to your gear. Multiple small upgrades can yield a meaningful boost in combat power. So basically, they show you what the equipped gear is. Some of it can be upgraded, some cannot. Except I'm trying. Okay. So let's say it's the spectacles. Few upgrades. Aha! So you use these. Okay, feathers. Now I remember. And they actually give you experience on leveling as well. That's kind of wild. You get 25 experience per gear upgrade. And that's one of the things that I'm not modding. Alright, so now we have somewhat upgraded gear for whatever the next trial would be, or a trait to an item. Oh, they wanted traits and not actual upgrades. Hey, Rasha, welcome in. I have enough money to last the rest of my life, provided I'm no longer alive by next Thursday. Yeah, tell me about it. How are you today? No trait applied, but how do I do that? Okay. Scorching. Did I spend my... I spent some of it. I don't know where to get these other ones. I don't think I have any fancy upgrades. Let's do this. Is it added? Hello? Is it? It's not added. Ah, God. Oh, I think I have to do this. Like this?
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
I think I made a mistake. I think I actually overwrote some of them. But that's fine.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts.
Okay.
For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Oh, there was a dialogue, but I think that was... I thought that might have been regarding the room change. That's why I didn't touch it. Level 19. This is actually quite nice because I remember doing so many more things last time, and I finished the game at like what, 33 or 34. Can't remember if leveling slows down later on, but in any case, I'm pretty happy with it. I think as per Hogwarts Legacy, this is for now where I'd like to stop for today. I'm gonna continue the stream, but we're gonna do something else. Something that I promised you a few days ago, and I didn't know if I was gonna do it today or some other day or something like that. But I, even though Hogwarts Legacy, I loved this game dearly, I think I'm kind of... I'm feeling somewhat ready very soon to to go to another franchise, and I don't know if I'll be finishing Hogwarts Legacy on stream. To be honest with you, I've been listening to your feedback as well, and it's looking a bit quiet when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy. I think people are enjoying it, but at the same time, I think it's more like me enjoying the game, and maybe I don't know, maybe we're a bit burnt out from the franchise in general, I'm not sure. But I am trying to listen to that a little bit more this year. And we're gonna try some Lego today. I am gonna take an ad break, and I'm actually just gonna change the stream on YouTube as well. So I'll be going offline on YouTube if you're watching, and soon there will be another link with Harry Potter Lego. So if you're into that, I want to do at least like 1 year on stream. 1 year is what I said I would commit to, and we're gonna try and do that. People say that they're great games. I have them bought, I have them installed. If you feel like you want to see more of Hogwarts Legacy even after the Lego games, tell me, and we can sprinkle it in. But I haven't heard it as much. I've been very nervous about streaming Hogwarts Legacy, not because of like the feedback or anything, but because it's a newer game, and mostly we've been doing retro and whatnot, and I felt like it's been a little quiet, probably because it's a newer game. So we're gonna go back to retro a little bit, and I want to start with Lord of the Rings very, very soon. I've loved little project that we've been doing since essentially beginning of December, but now I kind of feel ready to try something else as well. So I'm gonna take a short ad break. I'll give you some words, and I might play all of my ads now so that we don't see them anymore. Well, not anymore till the rest of the stream, but I'll play as many as I can so that once we start with a little bit of Lego, we have a lot of time without the ads. Okay. In each case, I will be right